Hi Dave, it's me, Fury Cutter, back again. Here to make a response to your Top Transformers 6. Your latest one was on the current Transformers comic book run, and you sent us this question.
What is your current standing on the comic books? Do you read them? Do you not read them? Did you read them? Do you not read them? Blah, 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 blah. I want to know what your take was on the current comic books. G-Wolf, I'm sure you'll reply. Sam, I hope you'll reply. You know, if you've been with IDW the whole time, are you looking forward to the ongoing? Did All Hail Megatron screw it up for you? Will you be coming back? Will you be picking it up in trade? These are the questions. I just want to know where your standing currently is with the comic books, because...
Okay, that... before I get into that, I want to make a few comments on what that you made during the video. One, you touched on Don Figueroa. You talked about his art style, and how basically you're going to cut him some slack. And I totally agree with that. I mean, the guy, as you said in the video, the guy has been drawing Transformers the same way for 5 years. So, and he wants to try something different. Fair enough. I mean, that's what happens with artists who work on something for a long time. Here's an example. This is Naruto number 2, written and... well, this is volume 2, the collection. This is written and drawn by I can really know how this part. Ashishi Kishimoto. Okay, here's a picture of the title character, Naruto. This is done very, very early on in the series. Here we have the new issue, Shonen Jump, number... well, I think this is the newest one for this month. Here's another picture. Half the face of the title character. Done by the same written and drawn by the same person. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but obviously, for people who do art for a living, their style is going to change and evolve over time. So I'm not bothered about Don wants to do something different with this artwork. It's fair enough. And as for your question about what my standing is on the comics, I'll admit I don't buy the comics really. I do read them. If I see them in the shop, I'll pick up and read it. And to be honest, I've not... All Hail Megatron for me was... I think it was a mixed bag. It definitely got better sort of post issue 6. It sort of started to pick up. But yeah, I read All Hail Megatron. I also read Maximum Dinobots. I read the Spotlights. I was read most of my knowledge of the comic was actually coming from you. But then I started reading Revelations, and of course I'm reading All Hail Megatron Coda. Yeah, and kind of the same mind as you. It's kind of half and half. Alright, some bits are good, some bits are kind of lacking. Alright, that's actually the wrong word. The stories, say, the kind of mess stories, they're not bad. Actually, meh is the wrong word. What you think are unnecessary stories, they're not necessarily bad, they just feel, like you said, unnecessary. And as for the ongoing series, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I really don't know anything about the art staff myself, but I'm still looking forward to it. I'm interested to see what they do. Also, what they said about it featuring both Hot Rod and Rodimus. That should be interesting. I mean, no one's saying that they can only be one or the other. As you're saying, this is the same units. They have both Megatron and Galvatron as separate entities. And let me point out, in the Energon series, Energon/Superlink, there was a Rodimus character. He wasn't Hot Rod, he wasn't Rodimus Prime, he was just Rodimus. So, I think if anyone actually picked that idea up and ran with it. It could be interesting. I guess that's me almost done. Also, I also made comments. You picked up some very nice things recently. I've got picked up some stuff as well, not as nice as yours, but I did pick up this Henkei Dinobot. He's nice. I've got a few minor gripes with him. First being this part, this bit here, the thing on the this thing here. This is actually part of the, as you know, anyone who has this toy, is this part of the raptor leg, which you can swing round. You can then close those bits there. They become his legs and part of his legs in robot mode, which is a nice touch. Unfortunately, as you see, it does hinder articulation in his leg, and he's not as posable. Other bit being probably his head. I wish there was something inside that could make it that you can use to push his head up a bit more, because it just seems a bit compacted in there. Other than that, I also got this. The Soundwave with the 4 cassettes, which I'm very, very happy with. Anyway, apart from that, that's me done. I think I answered your question. Other than that, and for anyone who's curious, what's on my T-shirt? It's this. Very nice, huh? Reservoir Dogs. Yee. Anyway, that's me done. I'm gonna sign off now. Look forward to your next Talk Transformers and anything else you post in the future. So, this is Fury Cutter signing off, saying bye.